First things first, Ed T1138. Look what I got. Yeah, that's a Coke from the 1996 Olympics. Oh God. I hope that's not why you got sick. Oh my God, dude. Oh. It's not what I thought it would taste like. Is that 16 years old? Is that right? No, 8. Yeah, 16. Cheers, mate. Alright, on to the contest. What's up, everyone? It's that time again. It is time for my big 1,000 subscriber giveaway. First off, I just want to say thank you so much for all your support, all your comments, for liking my videos, and just interacting with me here on YouTube. It's been awesome. It's been a great ride, and I want it to keep going. So what I'm going to do is a pretty big giveaway here. I'm going to keep it on a boxed theme. So first up, this is going to be kind of like a mini contest right here at the beginning. You know how I always find Yahtzees, and I always say that, I yell Yahtzee, kind of like this. Yahtzee! Yahtzee. Yahtzee. For kind of a bonus prize, the first person to upload a video of them finding a Yahtzee in a store, and you have to say, hey, Classic Game Hunter, look what I found. That way I know it hasn't been previously recorded. Dan. But, yeah, record yourself in the store yelling Yahtzee, and try to get the people's reaction. And you will get to choose one of the following complete games. First one, we got Phantasy Star Online version 2 for the Dreamcast. It's complete. It's got a couple little scratches, but it can probably be buffed out. We got Nintendo GameCube, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You'll see this in a future pickup video. I just found a long box Warhawk for the PlayStation. It's complete. We got Caesar's Palace. It's in really good condition. It's complete with the manual, dust sleeve, and everything in there. For the Sega Saturn, Cyber Speedway. Complete. And for the Sega Saturn, Solar Eclipse. This is kind of like it looks almost like Star Wars. I don't know. It's complete. And also, probably the best one out of all of them, we have the Spyro Season of Ice for Game Boy Advance. It's sealed in the box, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, and if you also record going up to the register and saying to the cashier, "Hey, I'm buying this for a friend who's a crackhead," yeah, you'll get to choose. You'll get to choose 2 games. So I don't know. It'd be funny to kind of see. If you haven't seen on one of my previous episodes, I noticed on a Jailhouse episode that somebody that was getting taken in had a Yahtzee in their bag when they dumped it out, and so that's where the whole crackhead thing. I'm not saying that everybody goes to jail as a crackhead, but you know what I mean. So for the main contest, I am going to be giving away your choice of some box systems. And for the contest, I want you to either leave your top 3 below or make a video response. I'd rather you make a video response because this time I'm going to give away 4 entries for a video response and only 1 entry for a comment response. You have to be a subscriber, you have to like the video and do either a video or comment. So please tell me what your top 3 game developers are. Not necessarily game companies. Like Nintendo is a broad company which has worked with other developers to put games out, but they've also developed some games as well. Some notables that didn't make my top 3 list. Bungie. I know it's kind of a modern company. You know, Halo is one of my favorite games. Another one that didn't make my list, Activision for Call of Duty. Just because I love their games, but they're money grubbing whores, so didn't make it for that. And this was really hard to keep out of the top company, is Sega. They came, you know, their trademark game is like Sonic, you know, that's what they're known for, and that's one of my favorite games, but they just didn't make my top 3. It might make yours, but it didn't make mine. But my top 3 are, number 3 is going to be Capcom. You have a ton of awesome fighting games. The Street Fighter series, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. They also made Mega Man games. They made DuckTales, Aladdin, Resident Evil, just to name a few. Number 2 is going to be a developer that you would think that with the sign I'd probably have as number 1, but I don't. Then my number 2 is Nintendo. Nintendo developed Mario Brothers. They came out with Link, Metroid, and I mean those are just classics. Mario, I mean, what more can you say about that? That's one of the greatest games of all times, I think. But my number 1 developer is going to be Konami. Made awesome games like Metal Gear, the original Frogger arcade back in I think like '81. They worked with, you know, Nintendo on the NES platform to make awesome games like Castlevania series. They made Gradius, and they made one of my all-time favorites, one of the baddest games of all time, Contra. So, you know, you pick your own top 3. They may be similar to mine. I don't know, it just depends on your taste of what games you like. But those are my top 3. So on to the prizes, because that's what you guys are waiting for. You will get to choose if you win. I'll have a first, second, and a third place. Second and third will be kind of like my other contest. I'll have a list of stuff for you to pick from, where you'll get a few games for second or third place. But for first place, you're gonna get to choose from 4 boxed consoles and a boxed accessory. First off, with the accessory, this wasn't chosen last time on the last contest. We have the Super Scope, complete in the box. I think the only thing that's missing is the battery cover, but it's got the manual and everything in there and the game, so you'll get to choose from that. We have a Sega Genesis in the box. That's what comes with it: the controllers, the power cord, the console, and the RF unit. There's no AV cords or whatever, but I don't even know if it came with AV cords. Next up, a Sega Dreamcast, complete in the box, and this is in excellent condition. I do have the other version of the box. I'm not sure. I kind of want to keep that one, but maybe if somebody really wants that one, then it's not in as good condition as this one. But I might be willing to let that go and keep this one. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it out because it's too complicated. But it's complete, paperwork, plastic, all that stuff is in there. Next up, we have a Nintendo 64, complete in the box. A little tear down here in the bottom, but styrofoam's in there. Comes with the yellow controller, jumper packs in there. No instructions or anything, I don't think. Yeah, no instructions. But power cords and all that stuff is in there. And for the final one that you'll get to choose from, this is one that I just found very recently that you're going to see probably a month from now, because I've got like 4 pickup videos to put out. It's a pretty good one too. It is a Super Nintendo, complete in the box. Found this for 20 bucks. So I've already got one complete in the box, so I kind of bought it just to use for the contest. There is a pretty big tear right here in the front. I don't know if you can see that. The game's not in there. And the only thing about that it comes with the controllers and anything, the console, yes, it is a yellowed console. The bottom's fine, but the top part is yellowed. And I think that's from the fire retardant chemical that they put in. But it comes with the power adapter, the the RF cable or whatever. It doesn't have the AV cables. I'll try to find one before then if somebody decides to choose this. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Super Nintendo. And I think that's it. That's the systems that you'll get to choose from. I wanted to give everybody a chance to get a system that maybe they didn't have in the box. So yeah, the content. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you do make a video response, you have to put your face in it, because last time there were some video responses of some people, and I could tell it was the same person. It was the same voice, and they try to disguise their voice. So you gotta, you know, be in front of the camera or whatever, so I know it's only one person. You will have 2 weeks to put your comment or make your video, and that should end on the night of July. You'll have all July 14th, and then at midnight West Coast time is when the last entries will be taken. So it would be 3 a.m. July 15th for you East Coasters. So yeah, that is my contest. I want to thank everybody in advance right now for the people that are going to enter it. Hopefully it'll be a lot, and hopefully I will come up with some interesting way to pick the winner. I don't know, something goofy, you know me. So I think I covered everything. Yeah, so here's to 1,000 more, guys. I appreciate it. Alright, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.